Once you're into the My Google Map, type in Greenville, Tennessee. You're going to hit the magnifying glass to make it go. Okay, you will see this little green indicator to show you where you're at. Up here, it's going to say Add to Map. Select that. Alright, that has put a mark, I guess a mile marker or whatever, I don't know what these are called. It'll put a little blue indicator to tell you, hey, here's Greenville. The next thing we're going to do is come back up here and type in our second location. So my second location is Charlotte, North Carolina. Select it. There's the green indicator. Add to map. Okay, the third place. I'm going to Raleigh. Select. Add to map. From Raleigh to Wilmington. Select that. Add to map. And then from Wilmington to Savannah. Select Savannah. Add to map. And we've already got Greenville added, so we don't need to add that again. So that's what you're going to do to be able to create your map from point A to point B. So if you move this out a little bit, sorry, you'll be able to see all the stops along my way. Okay? Greenville's over here. Oh no, Greenville's here. Here's my stops. Alright, that's the only thing you have to do so far for the Google My Map. Part 4, eating and sleeping. First, let's find a place to stay. You can stay in just about any type of hotel, motel, tent camp, RV, use Airbnb, bed and breakfast, anything that you would like to use for this section. So I'm going to put all the places that I'll be staying the night. Now, I won't be staying the night in Greenville, so I won't need to add those. These are the 4 places I'm staying the night. Okay? Name of the place with link. Sorry, my nails are gross. I've picked, actually, I want to change this hotel to a bed and breakfast. Just a standard bed and breakfast. When I use these, I want to write the name of where I'm staying, but I also want to write down the hyperlink so we can use it. So that would be like www.something.com. Okay? You're going to do that for each one of these. So if somebody wanted to use your links, they could actually go and see that. When you do that, you're going to write down how many stars it is. So the Airbnbs that I'm staying in are 5 stars. The hotel's 4.5 stars. And the average customer review would give the bed and breakfast, I'll get it here in a minute, 4 stars. I don't know why I drew that line. Alright, and it's going to cost me about $200 a night. I wagered about $1,000 for my hotels because I wanted to stay in really nice hotels. So out of my $1,669, my budget for the hotels was $1,000. That meant I had to divide $1,000 by the 4 places that I'm staying, which gave me a budget of $250 a night. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to find these things online. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go ahead and open up Google and I'm going to type in Airbnb. Click on it. Okay. Select Airbnb. And up here in the top, I'm going to type in, where's my first place I wanted to go? Let's go with Wilmington. So I'm going to type in Wilmington up here. Wilmington, North Carolina. There it is. You're going to select your dates. Let's just choose some random dates. 19th and 18th, 19th. Apply. And it's up to you how picky you want to get with the filters. So I'm going to come down here to where it says show all. And like I said, this is completely up to you preference wise. I'm going to set my budget to about $218 because Airbnb will actually show you prices with taxes and all before you book. I want to have the entire place to myself. And you can go through here and pick amenities, special things if you want that on there. Even what kind of house you want. But I'm really not too worried about it. So now I have 59 homes that I can look through. So me personally, this one catches my eye because I like to have waterfront. So I'm going to select this waterfront property. It's taking a minute to get on here. Alright, I'm going to look at the photos to see, do I really want to stay here? If I look at my balcony, that's what I'll see. Okay, so this will be, looks like an apartment condo. So that looks, decent enough. Really, I just care about the water. So let's say I want to choose this one. It's going to go ahead and give you a rate for one night. My total will be $186. So that's what I would write over here, which I picked a different one. So instead of 160, I would write 186. And that's where that would go. To find my ratings, it's going to be right there underneath your base price, 5 stars. That's where you're going to find your rating price. Once you do that, you're done with that certain hotel. Remember, when you're doing it online, you want to come up here and hyperlink this so you can put it right here. Or at least if you're writing it down, write the description. That way it's easier to find. The next step we would have to do is take all of these, add them up, and get your total price. Make sure you stay on the budget that you've picked. Okay, so I'm actually way, way, way below budget. So I've spent $860 on the hotel and $129 on gas. I also want to spend $500 as my budget on food. And I know that sounds like a lot of money. That's like $100 a day. But I am going to choose the most expensive restaurant in each city to eat at. And we'll see how close we can get to spending that $500. It says here, cost per one person per meal. So I've got $500 to spend. And I'm going to have 5 times 3, 15 meals. So $500 divided by 15. That's going to tell me how much I have per meal. On average. You don't have to spend that, but you kind of have a general idea. Okay? Each day, now per group, it's just going to be you. So let's just do $500 divided by 5. So that's going to give me a generalized idea of how much I can spend each day. Well, how am I going to decide what I'm eating? I went to trusty old Google and I said, best breakfast in Charlotte, North Carolina, best lunch in Charlotte, North Carolina, and most expensive restaurant in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's find something for breakfast. So I'm going to come down here. Okay, 10 best breakfast restaurants in Charlotte. Let's click that. I'm going to go over here to ranking because I want to eat the best. All right, it says here, sorry, my computer just told me it was done. Okay, let me go charge my computer. I'll be right back.